Hi, this is Rebecca Barron. I just got back from a plant haul, so I thought I'd show off my plants that happen to all be Hoyas, except for my daughter got one. She might show you if I can convince her it's not a Hoya. So how the plant haul works is I'm pretty busy the week before trying to find all the plants I can, to sell, and then I usually do a purge in the Facebook group. It's like for all of where I live, and try to pre-sell as many as I can, and I usually try to buy some ahead of time. And so you have to go, just if nothing else, to give people the plants they bought and the plants that you bought. I picked up some plants for someone else that was closer to where I do, because the swap was about half an hour from my house. And let me see, it's about 3 hours long. We ended up leaving early this time because we sold out of most of our plants and there was hardly anyone buying that was left, so we took off because we were all starving. I brought my husband and my two youngest daughters with me, so they didn't want to stick around. Okay, so I think I'll just start showing you the plants. Let's see. So I got 2 bags of cuttings. This first one I already have the cutting, and it's a lot more leaves that I already have. I want to add to my pot to make it a lot more full, and I really like it, this plant anyways. So I didn't even recognize it because the leaves are bigger, different than mine. So many Hoyas look so similar. So this is oh, it broke off the tip. Well, I guess we'll just have to prop that. Okay, so can you see this? This is the Hoya Rangsan Splash. It's just a cutting. It's pretty. My new one, it's only a month or 2 old, and it's already grown like, I think 3 new leaves. It started out as a 2-leaf cutting, so it's a fast grower for this type of woody type of Hoya. And then I saw these and I just couldn't say no. I love all the splash on them. So it's I had to write it down, and I don't have my glasses on. So Hoya Publicalix, which is normal, but then this is pink super splash. It seems quite different than the normal Publicalix. I don't know if that's because it's like the mother was a lot more mature than mine. I did like 3 different cuttings, or if because that's just how these are, because the normal Publicalix isn't all woody like this, and this has a large internodal spacing. Maybe I'll just show you one. It's kind of hard to hold. Okay, I'll hold still for a minute here. See all the splash on that? Isn't that so pretty? And some of these bottom leaves down here, they're so big. Isn't that so pretty? I'm wearing a turquoise shirt again with my blue wall. It's kind of weird, but it's okay. I don't always wear only turquoise shirts, I promise. Okay, I do wear pretty much only these t-shirts though. Let's see. This one I was excited about. A lot of these I hadn't heard of, and it's like you see them in person, you're like, I need that. So I'm a big sucker for small leaf Hoyas. This definitely fits the bill. It's the Engleriana. I'm sure I butchered that, but all right, let's see if you can see that. Look how tiny the leaves are. I mean, like, see my finger? Like, they're so tiny. It's like probably half the size of a Hoya Bella. It reminds me of a Hoya Bella Summer. Let's see. The leaves are not thick like the Bella, though. Well, they're like a little bit fuzzy. Oh, those are cute. But they have that dent down the middle. I don't know if you can see that, the dent. Let's see. Just learning my new camera here. Focus, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. There you go. I don't know if you can see the dents, but they're cute. Little dimples. Sort of. Okay. Then we have another really hard one to say. Like so many Hoya are really hard to say, or numbers. Sipitangensis. And I honestly don't remember when I bought it. I'm sure I looked at photos. It probably sun stress is nice. I tend to like, if they're plain green, the main reason I would get a plain green one is if it sun stresses nicely. That nice. Let's see. The leaves are, they're kind of like a, I get on the behind the camera, I can't remember anything. Like a Calistophilia, like they're stiff but not too thick. I'll keep you updated with this one. All of them. Oh, this one was just a $5 cutie that I thought I'd better give a try. It's in Foval, so I might have a hard time showing it to you. It says Hoya Sp Philippines. But I thought the sun stressing and the leaf shape on that were really cool and unique. Reminds me a little bit of a Sigillatus, but not really. Not really at all. Just the leaf shape, a little bit. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Oh, when the camera, like, you have to turn it the opposite way that you think. Sorry, I keep looking away. I have to look at my monitor to make sure you guys can see these. Oh, this one's the Nova Ghost. So I got this because I like it, because it's a silver leaf Hoya, right? But also I heard, we'll see, that they're basically reverted Argentina princesses. Thought, heck, it's worth a try. You know, kind of like a double reason to get one. But I would have gotten it on its own anyways. It's really nice silver coloring. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah. There you go. Oh, and then in general, I love Hoya Lacunosa. There's a lady that lives kind of by me. She has like every single Lacunosa. So she's like my dealer, you know. But I didn't get this one from her. I got this one from someone else. This is the Hoya Lacunosa Amarillo. At first I didn't like this one so much, but the more I've seen it, the more pictures I've seen, I've started to really like it. So it's a little bit splashy and a little bit, how do you describe it? Like, you see it's almost like variegation on it. It's like a multicolored leaf, and it's small leaves.
Like the tri-multicolor?
Yeah, not quite like that, but. All right, let's see. I'm just going in order. And this is the Tequila Sunrise. Now, if you look at it right now, it doesn't look all that great, but hopefully I can get it to sun stress. The person I bought it from said it sun stresses really easily. This is a unrooted cutting, and it gets the most gorgeous red sun stressing on it, like even prettier than a regular sunrise. So I'm excited to see what I can get it to do. It'll take a while, I'm sure, but it's really pretty. And it has a little bit of splashing on it too. I can't figure out what to do about my glasses. Maybe you guys can tell me. If I put them on with the lighting, they're like the tinted kind, like when you go outside, and so they're always like a little bit tinted when I'm by my plants. So you can't see my eyes and they glare, so I'm like, I have to go through life making videos that I can't see anything. Okay, the next Hoya I got just because it looked pretty, I thought. I like the long leaf shape and the splashing on it. So it's a Griffithii splash. So you get my finger out of the way a little bit, tilt it. You see that? I love the long leaves. Oh yeah, they're pretty thick. They're a lot thicker than the Calistophilia. But the splashing I thought was nice, and I like the dark green leaves. Get another look at that. And it seems like it's already rooted with new growth, which is exciting. And then for my last one, it's my, okay, so one of my top 3 Hoyas is the Heuschkeliana intervariegated, and I recently heard that there's an outer variegated one. Like, duh, of course there is, right? So I saw someone selling this before the swap, so I had to get it. So this is the Heuschkeliana outer variegated. They're like fresh cuts. They don't look the best. Like, they're a little yellow. But hopefully I can get them to pull around. Why isn't it focusing? Trying to figure out the trick. to put your head behind it, right? That worked. There you go. Isn't that pretty? The little outer variegated white little dusting. Plus it's a small leaf Hoya. And if it's anything like the inner variegated, they grow really fast. And they really like me and I really like them. And then last but not least are the 2 plants my girls picked out. What I love about my girls going to plant swaps, other than it's fun to see them actually like plants, even though they're surrounded by them, they don't generally seem to care about mine very much. It's fun to see them go and pick out ones that they like. And what's interesting is lots of times they pick out like the really common, you know, like really cheap ones you can get at big box stores, which is, it's fun because like they have no preconceived notions of like what the expensive ones or whatever, and they generally pick out ones that are easy to care for, although they do generally like the ones with lots of fun flashy colors, you know, like the begonias or the purple passion or the pink polka dot or something, and those are really hard to take care of, so I have to steer them away from those, unfortunately. I don't know why they sell those at big box stores. They're so hard to take care of. So anyways, so this one, I don't even know how to say it. You know, I used to have the hugest pot of one, the purple version of this, huge for years, and I still can't say it. I always call it Transcendia, but apparently it's Tradescantia Nanouk. So she really likes how it's mostly white. You see that? With a little bit of purple and pink. Oh, look at the undersides. Can you see that? See, that's pretty. I don't blame her. It's pretty.
The lady we bought it from told us that it would get more purple when we put more light on it and put more water on it.
And it likes lots of water. Which generally the ones that are really colorful I find do like lots of water, and that's a lot of the reason why I don't recommend them for beginners. But it will work great with us with our self-watering system. And then my youngest daughter, she picked out this marble queen, just this little baby. It was, $4. See, just this cute little, just a few cuttings. They're a little bit rooted. But I just think it's interesting how she likes it. And this is such an easy, good growing, easy to care for Pothos. My other daughter, last plant swap she went to, got a golden Pothos. So now they're sort of like, is that cousins or sister plants? I don't know, something like that. So I'm gonna go rest after the long week of getting ready for the swap and going and coming back. Oh, but I have these cuttings at least. I gotta do something with them. Gotta decide if I'm gonna stick them in water for a few days or pot them up or what. So thanks for watching. Make sure and subscribe and like to help it so I can do more plant videos. Thanks, bye.